totally take one pill. Okay, maybe 2. No. Talk to your cat. Hey, little one. Look at you sleeping there, not a care in the world. At least you're alright. I don't know what I'd do if both you and Kazuki. No, I can't think like that. There's more to all this, and too many unanswered questions. I'll get to the bottom of it. Manage to salvage your normal life out of this somehow. Don't worry, little one. Apparent rescue gone wrong. The body of Detective Kazuki, age 29, was recovered last night after a nearly week-long search when he went missing off of the streets of Kasumagasaki. The mysterious incident has left the police scrambling for answers, and a suspect at the investigation continues into its second day. Detective arrived first on the screen. Ito declined to make any comment to the press, but Superior said the following alleged she was led into the sewers where she made contact with a lone female suspect. At that time, sources said the female suspect panicked and the incident ended violently before she could be apprehended. There are many unanswered questions, however. It appears that besides the lone detective, there's no other police on the scene, calling question how the case was handled. After Detective Kishnaka was killed, suspect was not able to restrain. Jeez. They're not equipped to handle the recent wave of crime. We don't know what the fuck. It's like that all happened to someone else. Like the Ito on the page is a different person from some other world. Yet it's not. That's what happened to me, or so they say. The article barely mentions the girl, the bloody bag, or the red paint. How can they write that like it's true? The press will try to simplify any story to sell papers. Like Kazuki always said. He always said, fuck the press. That's what he said. Other things about that night don't add up either. After backup finally did arrive, they couldn't find any trace of the girl. Fingerprints on the red paint were inconclusive, and the knife at the scene was clean too. That's what they told me, but there's no way that can be true. What really happened down there? I don't know. Take another pill. I've been avoiding spending too much time in this room lately. Memories of that night always come flooding back whenever I do. Sometimes I think I can hear his voice just beyond the door, and that when I open it, I'll see him there, fighting these last few weeks to just be a bad dream. But it's no dream, he's gone. I don't know what hurts more, the fact that he's gone, or the way it happened. Taken by a girl who shouldn't exist. Reina, that was her name. I remembered a few days after the sewer, but kept it to myself. At the debrief, they had me talk to a station psychiatrist, and one look from her was enough to figure out what everyone else must be thinking. The police reports to the press. No one's mentioning the girl, but I saw what I saw. If she came back, then maybe. If I could only get some time to collect my thoughts and investigate the scene myself, I'm sure I could find something to prove that she was there. I doubt they'll let me anywhere near it, though, at least for now. One way or another, I'll find the truth. Can we, like, hang ourselves with the extension cord or something? I should not be looking for ways to kill myself. Hey, I brought you some dinner. Thanks, Yumi. You didn't have to do that. You need to eat something, neighbor. Can't just sit around all day, right? Yeah, I know that. It's just... It's alright. You don't have to thank me. I'm no good with this stuff. But Yami, I'm really sorry about Kazuki, I mean. I know that he meant a lot to you. I didn't know him very well, but... Stop, just stop. You don't... I'm sorry, Yumi. I didn't mean it. Forget it. Forget I said anything. Miss Donut. I'm sorry I snapped at you. I guess it's all been a bit much. And the earthquakes. That was a big one, huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I know we're not best friends or anything. I was just worried is all. Sorry, Yumi. That's my phone. Work again. It's like they know when we're talking. Yeah, maybe. I have to take this. Thanks for the food. Anytime. Hi. Aito here. Aito, I'm sorry I didn't call sooner. I need you to come into the station as soon as you can. Bring your badge and gun. For no reason. What's this about? It'd be easier if we talked in person. See you soon. Are they gonna blame me for it? They have to. I mean, they couldn't find traces there. Anyone else was at the crime scene. Well, look at your face. I worked with Saki Ishibashi for years now. She hasn't changed a bit. Her hard work and pleasant smile are only matched by her love of gossip. Don't you say anything about me, bitch. All the CCTV cameras in the station can be viewed here. Saki stays up to date on all the office drama by having an unrestricted view of the whole building. Oh, hey, Aito. Didn't think we'd see you back so soon.
Konnichiwa.
Well, ready or not, I'm here. About what happened. It's alright, Saki. You don't need to say anything. It's just so awful, and I know you two were close. I mean, I heard... Yeah, we were, but seriously, you can leave it alone. I'm fine. Just fucking drop it already. If you say so, but I'm glad you're being so positive. No matter what people say, I know you cared about him and did everything you could to save him. What are people saying? Wait, what exactly are people saying? I guess it's only fair to give you a heads up since we're friends. They've, been some rumors about what happened to Tanaka. Rumors? What kind of rumors? Well, that's, maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to upset you. Out with it! You both know you can't keep something like that to yourself for long, so you might as well tell me now. Fine, but you didn't hear from me, okay? I mean, not okay. K. On account of all the bad press surrounding Tanaka, the higher-ups are looking for someone to pin this all on. Someone close to the case, if you knew what I mean. What? What do you mean they're looking for someone to pin it on? Yeah, I think I understand it just fine. Officer Bando told me earlier that Taira was posting about some promotion. And I saw some movers going into your office on the CCTV earlier. It doesn't look good as all. You saw movers in my office? They fired me. I think I need a swift punch in the back of the head sooner than it needs a promotion. And movers in my office? This is too much. See, I told you you'd be upset. It's not at all definite, though, even though I saw them take away your favorite coffee mug out of the break room. So, it's kind of a done deal. I know for sure I've seen on the monitors and what Bando's told me. Hold on a sec. Who's Officer Bando? That's not some alias you came up with, is it? I only tried that with you one time and you figured it out right away. Bando transferred in from Osaka a few weeks ago, and he's a total sweetheart. Sometimes he comes and talks to me at the front desk when he's free. Did he say anything else about Taira's mysterious promotion? Not that I remember. All I know is he's been on the 4th floor doing some legwork for the detectives lately, and overheard it. If I run by my office, maybe I'll see this Officer Bando and ask him myself. And that reminds me, if you see him, could you give him this? What is this? What is it? What is it? I don't think the frog drawing follows standard police procedure. You like it? It's cute, right? See, I'm trusting you with this because it's more of a private thing. Well, you'll give it to him though, right? Yeah. It's like I've died and gone back to high school. Yeah, sure. I'll give it to him, but you owe me. Thanks, Ayami. You're the best. Guess you'd better head up to Yukimura's office soon, huh? Yeah, so you knew about that too, huh? Thanks for keeping me up to date, Saki. Bitch. I see you haven't slowed down in your viewing habits, Saki. Well, they do pay me to keep an eye out for suspicious behavior. It's not my fault if I happen to notice some other stuff at the same time. Like that Detective Akita always fixes her hair before she sees Detective Suzuki. Or that Officer Seto takes off his wedding ring when he enters the building. Anyway, I have to be careful. Yukimura says if anything happens on my watch, he'll make me pay. Jeez. So, what's the story with you and the new guy? Sitting Liz isn't exactly your usual subtle tactic. Hardy, har har, very funny. This one's different. He seems like a keeper. He's not half bad looking to boot. I hope my frog love letter will convince him to love me. I'm almost 25. I'm practically an old woman. Oh, she's saying that. She's almost 25? Wow. If I don't find someone soon to settle down, I'll die alone. Even listening to you stresses me out, Saki. I'm sure your prospects are fine. Well, let's get this over with. They're gonna freaking fire me. And they're gonna subtly hint that maybe due to my ineptitude of me being crazy still and not taking my medicine, that I caused him to die. Evidence storage and forensics is in the basement. Go. No. Investigative unit offices. Tanaka and I have offices on this floor. Had. Yukamaru's office, right at the top. Reception level. Saki's probably sitting there now watching all the CCTV footage. Wow, look at this guy. Sorry to have to call you in like this, Ito. I know we promised you some time off after the whole rotten situation. I meant to talk to you earlier, but with everything going on, well, you know how it is. It's been a media circus for the last 2 weeks. Damn reporters were waiting for any excuse they could to go for our throats, and they found it. Then the deputy chief starts calling me. Then the chief, hell, got a call from the mayor last night. All of them want this case solved and out of mind. Heh, if he was here to see it, Tanaka would be furious at all the bureaucracy. Can't even count the number of times he yelled at me after similar speeches I made to him. He was a good man. Thank you. I'm sure Tanaka would be happy to hear that. Let's cut to the chase. With every paper and news station covering your case, the mayor's demanding a formal inquiry into your conduct. Now, before you say anything, I'm not saying I would have done better in your shoes. The whole thing was rotten if you ask me. Unfortunately, there are no do-overs in police work, and even choices that seemed right at the time can turn around and bite us later on. It's not only you. I made a mistake that night sending you in alone. I'll pay for that too. Keep an eye on your professionalism. Use the spin system from time to time. Don't give those vultures anything to pick at. It's not just about the inquiry, though. I'm concerned about you and the choices you make, professional or otherwise, have far-reaching effects in the future. The people who will work with you and trust you, the options you'll have available to you, are all hinged on your ability to keep a professional face. One more thing. Given the circumstances, I think it's best to transfer you out of the violent crime department for a time being. Am I gonna go to traffic or something? Or would it be like L.A. Noire, I get put on arson? Transfer? But sir, I don't understand. I've already done twice the amount of work as some of the veterans. I've only been in the unit for a few years. Surely my record should speak for itself. I mean, let's at least talk about it first. This isn't a negotiation, detective. Think of it as a chance to get a fresh start. The next month, you'll continue to be on leave, fully paid. Take the deal. Full month of paid leave? Shut up. Of course, I'll need to take your badge until you return. The gun you can turn in downstairs when you come back. When you come back, you'll be helping out with some of the vice and insurance fraud cases. As another detective will be moving into your place, we'll need to clear out your office. I've asked the movers to come in today and give you a hand. Do I make myself clear, Ito? Fuck you, sir. Let's be professional. Sir, I understand your decision, but surely this move should only be temporary. That's enough, detective. Until the internal hearing about your case is complete, there'll be no further discussion of this. Now, please go to your office and pack away any personal items to be shipped home. The rest stays with us. And Ito, take care of yourself. Don't you go committing suicide by taking too many pills. I will. Oh, she looks kind of fucked up. I'm a very professional. What up? Yeah, don't talk to me or anything. Look at that asshole. Hey, Aito, hold up. I heard you were back at the station. A real shame about Tanaka. He was one great detective. You're right. He was the best. Almost hard to believe he'd let himself get caught the way he did. I mean, it's weird, right? He goes missing and can't manage to contact anyone even once? I thought he would have tried to get in touch with you at least, since you were his partner and all. Anyway, you shouldn't blame yourself, Aito. It was dumb to send you down there alone with no backup. It sure was. Let's face it, there's no way you could have handled that on your own. You're implying something, you bitch. Trying to imply something about me, Tyra? Oh, me nah. But what do you expect when they send a little detective in all by herself? All I'm saying is you could have used the help. Punch in face. Sometimes I close my eyes and count to 10, hoping that when I open them, Tyra would disappear. I was partnered with Detective Nita and was surprised by how competent he was. If he didn't attach himself at the hip to Tyra, he probably could make a good detective. Oh, pull the fire alarm. An alarm for fires, earthquakes, and other emergencies. Pull it. Pull it. What happened? Why does everyone refuse to see the truth? I see everyone looking at me out of the corner of their eye, like I'm a caged animal, giggling at me like it's all so funny. I saw what I saw, at least. I think I did. With everyone buzzing around, I can't even hear myself think. At least no one will bother me in here. Finally, some peace and quiet. Ah! Kazuki gave me this silver hairpin for my birthday last year. Seems so long ago. A new email's in my inbox from Yukamura. Looks like it's gone out to all the detectives. Let's see. Detective Ito has been under a lot of pressure. The tragic loss of Tanaka affect us all. I think I see where this is leaning. Please mock her and gossip behind her back. There it is. Ito will be temporarily reassigned, so he did make it public. How humiliating. Real nice of him to wait until I was out of his office before he hit send. After all this time, why doesn't he believe me? I don't know. I've been in this office for years now, quietly working my way into the boys' club to be respected as a detective. Look at it now. All that hard work shoved into some boxes to be handed off to whoever brown nosed their way into a promotion, no doubt. Can't help but feel like my hard work wasn't worth anything. All those years, if it can be easily packed away and forgotten. Yukamura doesn't believe me. I'm the laughing stock at the station, now being moved out of the office to top it off. Doesn't get much worse than this, but to Yukamura this stings the most. I thought I could trust him, but instead he tells me to turn in my gun like I'm some sort of criminal? Sitting around here isn't going to change anything. They won't investigate? I will. First things first, I need to get my hands back on that mask. Reina mentioned it over and over, and it's the only clue I have to go on. Ah! Forensics gave the mask a once-over and stuffed it down in the basement. I should go down and scope it out. Run! Oh, that Ito, always sprinting through the office. A security camera watches the entrance to the locker 24/7. You mean that girl up front watches it? Didn't think you'd stick around down here after that big earthquake this morning, Mori. Ugh, don't remind me, I'm trying to keep my mind off it. How you holding up, detective? Taking it one day at a time, I guess. Honestly, I'm surprised to find you still working evidence. Tanaka put in recommendations for your promotion. Yeah, I think the people upstairs have got other things on their minds right now from the sound of things. Besides, I think they stuck me down here because I was asking too many questions on my last case. May have pissed off a few of the wrong people. Ick! Makes me squirm thinking about what it'd be like being an earthquake in this basement. Wish you hadn't reminded me. Oh, I'm really sorry about Tanaka, Detective Ito. I respected him a lot. He'll truly be missed. Truly. Thanks. I miss him too. The gate to the evidence room is locked. Mori has the key, but in desperate times, I've seen Tanaka pick the lock to get in. Okay. Officer Bando, the recent transfer from Osaka. Seems that Saki on the front desk is quite smitten with the guy. Flirt with him, steal him from her. Hi, you must be the new transfer from Osaka. I'm Detective Ito. That's right, it transferred me in last week. How you doing, Detective? Please call me Bando. Y'all have got a big station here, embarrassed to say. I never could find my way around the Tokyo branch all that well. I get myself lost half the time, to tell you the truth. So you must be the one that's all over the news. Don't worry, never could trust the press. None of them know a damn thing about police work, if you're asking me. It sounded like you caught a rough one. Sorry about your partner. Thanks. Rough is an understatement. Ishibashi at the front desk wanted me to give you this. Huh? Saki did. Well, hand it over then. Let's have a look. Oh, well, I didn't reckon she'd said something like this. That's just because you don't know her like we do, Officer Bando. Yeah, well, do me a favor, would you? I know, not exactly professional. Tell her to meet me on the roof in about 20 minutes. Holy shit. I do it myself, but I'm too busy. Screw it, sure. Alright, but not a word of this to any of the other detectives, got it? You got it, Ito. You're alright. I'll crack this work out and get upstairs where I can. I owe you one. Damn. You're just going straight to the roof? Just to do it? Activate fire alarm, now I can do it. No, maybe she can help me. I passed on that letter you gave me. You did? Way to go, Yami. What'd he say? Was it too much? Wait, you didn't read it, did you? Oh god, you read it. Please forget everything you saw? Slow down, I didn't read it. He asked me to tell you to meet him on the roof as soon as possible. On the roof? That's romantic, right? It's like I'm in a TV drama. Oh dang it, if I leave my post and something happens to those cameras, Yukimaro will go nuclear. Decisions. I've got it. You're not on duty now, right? Watch the front desk for me. I won't be long. 10 minutes tops. Please. Just going up there. What are you gonna do? What the fuck? That's my girl. I know I can count on you. You don't have to stand in the way of true love. I'll be right back. With Saki gone, I could disable the recording systems and move around the station without being seen. But not without getting her in trouble with Yukimaro. I can do something that would hurt Saki's career like that. I'll find another way. I'll go down, look in the basement again. Otherwise... Knock him out? Oh god. Shoot lock. That's worked the past 2 times. Not with him right there though. No, I'm gonna go try the fire alarm. Fuck you, fire alarm. Evacuation of the building will start almost immediately after I pull the lever. Unfortunately, there'll be a short window before they realize what's happening. They'll need to get to the evidence room quickly. Right, here goes nothing. Fucking run! Fuck it, shoot it. I'm so professional. As I held the mask in my hands again, I immediately questioned why I'd gone through such great lengths to get it back. The small piece of evidence wasn't worth the risk. It wasn't the answer to my problems. As strange as it sounds, I'd hoped the mask would react in the same way it did when I touched it in Kamakura. At least that would have justified what I'd done and proved the sensation I'd felt the day it wasn't in my head. The mask I held in the evidence locker was nothing more than rough old wood. No voices or visions, only an eerie quiet left in the wake of anticipation. Of course I held onto it. The case was only getting started, and Rena's obsession with it couldn't be an accident. It still had a part to play. Another train, another chance to watch the scenery go by. It's all the same, all of it. I know I've been here before, I'm sure of it. Is it me who needed the mask so badly? Or is it the opposite? I can't escape its orbit, and no matter what I do, it'll find me again. I have to stop. I don't have time to dwell on some idiotic sense of deja vu. I need to get back to Shinjuku. Get my head back on straight. The mask can wait. I'm confused. Did we just leave from that scene?